Tata andagi. Tata andagi. Tata andagi. Tata andagi. I do love Sata andagi. I appreciate Sata andagi. I'm having a conversation with my cat. Sata andagi. He's really into this conversation. Sata andagi. I can't tell if this is a conversation or argument at this point. Welcome, everyone. My cat agrees. Sata andagi. He responds to it now. Sata andagi. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. He gave me pats. He gave me a bump. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. We did it last time. We beat Elden Ring. By that I mean we beat the hardest part of Elden Ring. So now it should all be a spiral downhill. If I get stuck anywhere, it'll be hopefully for only one stream instead of 3. And no, I maintain, if you were able to beat him on your own, I'm proud of you. He is a co-op fight. His first fight is a co-op fight. This fight is a co-op fight. I'm glad I did it. I'm just glad. And you know what? From this point moving forward, I've done my Millennia. I don't ever have to do it again. Literally, Night Rain is a co-op game only, as far as I know. You're going to be playing with 3 people no matter what. So if Night Rain is enforced co-op, then I don't care. I don't have to solo anything anymore if I don't fucking want to. The answer is honestly, if it takes me 2 days, if it takes me 2 days to beat a boss, and I can't do it in the, first hour or 2 of the 3rd day, I get help. Because that's 3 days I spent on one thing. I value my time. No, and who cares? Anyone who would say, well, you didn't solo him, you didn't get good. As soon as I had someone, I was fine, because I was surviving. That's the thing, is carrying implies that I didn't even know how to survive anything. I was still contributing, but then again, that last guy was dishing the damage. I will admit, he was dishing the damages. But otherwise, he's a hard fight. We tried summoning 4 people and didn't get it on the first try. He's hard. But hey, we did it. We can finally beat this fucking game. We can finish, and I can move on to something else. Much as I want to start Bloodborne immediately after this, there's another game that we'll probably pick back up, and we'll finish that. Because what's funny is, it started getting good. The moment I put it on hiatus, it started getting good. It was super disappointing. And hello, Silos. Hello, Fred. Thought I said hi. I thought I said hi, but I might not have. I may not have. But we did it. We beat that motherfucker. There is technically 1 or 2 bosses I could go fight in the DLC still, but I don't really want to fight it. I don't really want to fight a Deathrite bird. I just don't need his stuff, and... But you like Deathrite birds. Yeah, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong. I do like Deathrite birds. If I feel like it, I'll go fight that Deathrite bird, but for now, I just don't feel like it. I don't want to just get into the next area. Get the last get the last smithing stone bell bearing, which, fair enough on me. I can be criticized for not just going and getting it, like an intelligent person. I should have just gotten it. But I wanted to beat the DLC. I would have gotten plenty of smithing stones in the DLC. In a certain sense, I did. Remember how to get down there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I didn't think you had to go down there. I think you just have to, interact with this and then talk to Millicent. No, not Millicent. Hello. You go. There you go. I'm just relieved that I never have to do... Honestly, no. If I ever have to do it again, it will be with friends, because the next time I play Elden Ring will be a co-op playthrough, if I ever play it as a co-op playthrough. This is my... I finally beat a soul... You could see that I could beat a soul game solo. Might do Bloodborne solo, because Bloodborne is great. I love that game so much that I would happily do it again solo.
I have long observed the lands between. This world
Can't even do
is
solo.
entirely
They
of
probably
air
will have solo Night
and
Rain.
death.
I've heard something weird. You can have one. You can have solo, or you could have a trio. No duos, though.
A cardinal sin.
Sorry if you and your
Very well.
life partner just want to play some Night Rain together. Like mine. My gaming partner. To be fair, I'm lucky. If anything, I have more than 3 friends who are probably going to have Night Rains, though. I won't be amiss, and if anything, we'll have a problem in which I have too many friends to play Night Rain with. Ah, damn it. She took out my heart again. I wasn't listening. I don't understand the implication of this again. Fuck. It's the big bowl. That's what happened this year at the Super Bowl. This is the, this is when Kendrick sucked Drake's soul out on live television. You have been going off, buddy. You've been going off.
O Erd tree, you shall burn.
Go. There you go. Rat. Oh, we did it. We beat Elden Ring. Look, guys, we beat Elden Ring.
Burn for the sake of the new Lord.
Oh, noisy. Why are you so noisy? One eye.
Thank you for guiding me here.
I do believe you're supposed to do this, so, thanks. Thanks for that.
The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, thank you. You could... Can I keep the Accord? Do I get the Accord and the divorce? I've grown quite attached to it. Then I believe I get transported to Dragonland, right? Which is super weird, by the way. I've never understood this. Now we're at Dragonland. Ooh, I mean, you could just make a rainbow with your hands and go magic, but, you know, it still doesn't make sense to me. Well, I personally do not still know the implication of the existence of Farum Azula. Or Farum Azul? I don't remember what it's fucking called. Well, this will be easy. This will be a down road spiral. Honestly, I don't think I can go that way. Wait, no, that's the way I'm supposed to go. That's certain death. Try jumping. What, up here? I mean, I can. What if I jump up here? What if I jump up here? Bet you didn't think I'd do this, Miyazaki. Bet you didn't think I'd do this, Miyazaki. Shit, he might have thought of... He might have actually thought of me doing that. I'm glad I'm not the only one... Oh, hello. No! He thought of me doing that. Shit. That's a ledge. I should be able to go on that ledge. That's definitely just a ledge. Why are there so many bloodstains there? What are you people doing? What are you people doing that's getting you killed? That's what I want to know. There's Farm Azula. Oh, it is Farm Azula. I couldn't remember if it was Farm Azula or Faram Azul. Jumping required ahead. Try circling around. Likely sending gate. No, I'll probably die. No, I'd probably die. Also, yeah. Honestly, I'm glad we're nearing the end of this. The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? I'm just confused. I'm just confused why he's coming up here so incessantly. Not ready, man. Let me get my shit on. At least he's waiting. No, he's not. But I can do that. But I can do that. So that's incredibly good. Guys, this might be a cakewalk. We'll see. I was expecting to go farther. I was expecting to go farther. Fuck. That's really strong. Guys, I might be a little over-leveled. It's very stupid. That's very stupid. Well, now I'm too strong. I don't even need my sword anymore. I just watched that guy walk straight up. Try jumping. Liar ahead. Surely. Oh. Died in the middle of a lion's claw. Surely I would never die to Ratman, though. Surely I would never die to Ratman. Ratman? I wouldn't die to him. I never found the Mesmer casting focus. Honestly, I don't know if I need it. What's funny is I probably will go back to the 4 blue at some point, but I might not need it. Where is he? There should be a dragon. There he is. That was my bad. God, can't see anything now. It's fine. Can't use stop that. Hey, you, stop that. Boy. This is a lot easier now that I have fought what's his name. Like, this is not that bad at all. Yeah, this is not bad at all. Oh, shit. I don't know, I was expecting him to dive bomb me. I dodged too soon. He does have a lot of fucking health. He has a lot of fucking health, Jesus. Hey, stop that. Hey, stop. Uh-oh. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. What are you doing? What is he doing? Yep, there it goes. I had a feeling. I was like, you're gonna knock me off, aren't you? I had a feeling that was gonna happen, actually. You go again. I was like, the thing that's gonna kill me here is not gonna be this guy. It's gonna be the long fall at the bottom. It's gonna be the fall isn't what's gonna get me. It's the sudden stop at the bottom. Wow. Is that a Chronicles of Riddick reference in this day and age? Anybody even know what that game is? I actually played the Butcher Bay. I played both Butcher Bay and Dark Athena, and it's only recently come back up because Mr. Mandalore talked about it. Hey, look at all these Smithing Stone 8s. Probably could have used. Always stay on this side of him. Ow. 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 Stop it. Oh, shit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. God, why can't you just, like, jump off the cliff for me? That would be so helpful. That'd be so nice if you just, like, jumped off the cliff himself. No, this is bad positioning. That's fine. See? Just stay on this side. How did I miss that? How did I miss it? That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. That's fine. I missed. Why are you being so lazy? Because I literally can't be bothered with the rest of this game. No matter how long it takes, it'll not be as bad as Consort Radahn. Pretty much the rest of this game is never going to be as bad as Consort Radahn. I'm not doing great here, but just kind of being sloppy anyways. That'll help. That'll help. Trying to relearn the timings of certain things. Like, this guy is so much easier than that other fucking dragon that... Hey! Hey! That's good. Ah, fuck. God damn. I cannot get the timings down today. I cannot get the timings down today. Now I'm so used to Monster Hunter that I'm like, this is weird, man. This is the thing, Monster Hunter doesn't require me to be pinpoint accurate on my dodges. It doesn't. That's something I like about it. It does not require you to be pinpoint accurate on your dodges. Something I have always liked about Monster Hunter. It is something that I've always appreciated. You might need to dodge the right direction, but they really do not require you to be that pinpoint accurate. They really don't. Even at high levels of play, you do not need to be... There's, like, very niche cases where your positioning matters from a, like, mechanical standpoint, which is fair. Like, that your positioning matters more in Monster Hunter, actually. Where if you have good positioning, you don't have to strain your dodging that hard. Whereas in Elden Ring, at least in my experience, or however my playstyle is, positioning matters less. It's not that positioning doesn't matter at all, but it does still hinge on you getting a perfect dodge more often than being in the right place at the right time. At least it's just harder to do that as time's gone on. Definitely used to be easier in older games. I mean, I still blame Dark Souls 2 for having maybe the worst tracking of any of the games, where it just demands that you dodge or block and does not actually consider your positioning all that often. At least in my experience. Well, that didn't go as smooth as expected, but we're getting back into it, and I literally can't be bothered. It's not so much that I can't be bothered, it's more like I can't make myself stress about this game anymore. I did the hard. I did the damn thing. I did my taxes. I did my fucking Souls taxes. I did the hard thing. I don't need to fucking worry about anything anymore. There's still plenty of game left. There's still at least 2 more streams of game left, but we're on the downward spiral, and that's what matters to me. Actually get up here? Can't. Interesting. I actually don't know what's up here. I don't think I've ever gone this way. I don't think I've ever been up here. I didn't even think I knew you could get up here. Great. Hi. Thought I heard something get angry or like shoot, but I guess not. But I guess not. Fucking fucked up bad. Christ. Ow! Ow! If it works, it works. Great. I'm just saying, if you need a great ghost glove word at this point in the game, you've fucked up. DLC non-barring, like, you fucked up. That or you're just really into summons, to which, fair enough. You know what? Valid in that case, because summons are not really something I care that much about. Bit. I did 8 damage. At this point, summons are not the biggest deal to me. Wow, Zowie. Like, these guys are not supposed to be pushovers. I'm not going to mince words. They're not easy, usually. Not from what I remember. Like, you can stun lock them, but they were at least a bit of a hassle, and boy, did I think I might be a little I think I'm good. I think I'm good for the rest of the game. I might level up 1 or 2 more times, but I really don't think I need to anymore. Like, unless I want to use some spells, that's, like, about it. I don't really need to level up, like, at all. This goes over here. That goes down. Somewhere. I do wish that there was, like, value in... Because I feel like there's still a couple of golden seeds you can find, and it's just like, I have all of the Estus I can get. Like, I don't need more. Actually, I thought there was a Crucible Knight down here. Or is he over there? He might be over there. All I know is that the part that I'm gonna hate is actually when you get to the Drake Knights. They suck. Oh, the Drake Knights are assholes. Oh, what the? Oh, no, not these guys. Oh, no, not these guys. I hate these guys. Actually, I have a solution to this. This should come up. And surprisingly did. Surprisingly, not do as much as I expected. Hate your god. Hate your god. What? Eek. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is bad. Run away. That. I really need the death blight to go down for a second. I really need the death blight to go down for a second. Kindness. Okay. Whew. I hate death blight. I hate curse. I don't know anybody who likes it. Miyazaki probably likes it. Miyazaki probably likes death miasma. He loves poison swamps. I don't want it. He likes poison swamps and feet, so it would be him. That's the VOD title. I don't know if I want to make that the VOD title. Well, now I feel like I have to make it the VOD title if I'm questioning it that much. Alright. Honestly, now it's just kind of like... I probably need to, like, focus up every now and then, like, for these guys and stuff, but this is so... Oh, hey, I should probably use that. Because I believe they are weak to Holy. Makes sense. They're Death Blight. Oh, boy. The horn. Oh, that is a lot of damage, actually. This is a problem. That's just fucking mean. Stuck? He's stuck. Great. Really don't want to fight him in that space. I really don't want to fight you there. Get off the tree. Get off the tree. He's gonna hit me. It's fine. This is why I'm doing it this way. Oh, this is ideal. I don't even know how you're stuck. That's why I've got the horn. The trumpet finally came in handy. Not that it was never handy before, but this is like probably the best use of it. Wow, they were like, the DLC, the fucking DLC Holy's so much better. I don't think I used the trumpet once or even twice. I think I used it once or twice, actually. I don't remember. Oh my god. Yeah, this is much easier to deal with. If you have range, hey guys, use range on these guys. They're much more manageable that way. God knows I don't have the burst to be able to just fucking kill them. This is where I probably need to get more blue. Oh boy. You cannot. At least you can't charge the little horn. The little dude horn you cannot. Not lock on him? Yeah. Oh boy. There's a bigger horn that I believe you can. Oh, it has backstab. The horn does backstab damage. Don't quote me on that. It just is what happened, I think. Just start walking backwards. I can't believe you hit me from all the way over there. Absolutely how I'm dealing with this shit. Playing this like a shooter now, with my trumpet. Yee. Ow. No, no, no! I hate these fucking guys. I hate these fucking guys. This is why. How many of them did I kill before I finally made one mistake that got me killed? Deathblight sucks, man. I shouldn't have been shooting. Granted, I shouldn't have been shooting, but it's still annoying. Because I was just wanting to get it over with. Alright, we'll bump it up back up to 4 blue. I am using a lot of blue. I don't want to do 11 and 3. That'll be weird to me. I like it to be round square number. It'll be weird if I do it the other way. I feel weird about it. I'll feel weird about it if I do it the other way. Can I just... I mean, like, if I lose the runes, it's not big. It's not a big deal. And God. I don't know if this is intended to be a shortcut. But I'm doing it anyways. Oh, they're all gonna respawn. Fucking worm faces are all gonna respawn. I loathe. Funny is, I don't know if two-handing it would affect anything. I don't think it will. I don't think it would. Unfortunately, I don't think Flame Cleanse Me works for Death Blight. I think it's only for poison. Look who's back. But hey. Oh, shit. Eat that, asshole. 253, 258. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck. No, that was close. Goddamn faint. Oh. Now. Stop it. Nope, this is death. Fucking... God damn it. I was gonna test it. Fucking Jesus. Oh well, we go again. I mean, these are some of the most annoying guys in the game. Kind of just like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I will admit, I'm like so drained of this game that I'm like, yeah, just done with it, man. Which is not necessarily a good thing to say about your game still. I think that's a really big problem with Elden Ring, is just like, if I am through the DLC and now my takeaway is, I'm done with this. That's not a good thing. Like, I'm at this point trying to finish it because there's game left to finish, not because I want to see it to, well, I do want to see it to the end. That's the only reason, though. Like, I want to fight these guys, though. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's just, that one burns because it's like, cool. Cool, cool, cool. These guys fucking suck. There he is. Oh my god. What the fuck? I just hate this environment to fight them in, too. There's not very much space to work with, like, at all. I'm gonna roll off a goddamn cliff if I'm not careful. Damn it. I've also been playing Monster Hunter, so I really want to, like... I really want to preset rolls, and you just can't. If you preset a roll, you'll just get hit. It sucks. And here's the thing. I think part of what's frustrating about that, for me, is like... Sure, whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sure, whatever. You can't preset rolls in... You can't preset every roll in the game. Fine. You can't preset any rolls in the game is the problem. Or the vast majority of attacks in the game, you cannot preset rolls. You just can't. It's the way that the game is designed. If you dodge too soon, and there's so many feints in the game that are physically designed that if you try to preset a roll, you will get punished for it. Which just has always got me into the mindset of, well, I have to wait until ultimately the last second of an attack before it'll let me do anything. Oops. But it's just something I don't like. Don't really enjoy. For me, it makes all this combat way more tedious. Yet, really, really, really discourages any kind of, like, mistakes. That's bad. Oh no, 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 no. Gonna roll off a fucking cliff if I'm not careful. Hate these fucking guys. Hate these fucking guys. Hate that fucking Flame Cleanse Me doesn't work on them either. Notice of the rain. Yep. Had a feeling. So silly. Oh look, I'm not outside of his range, but he's outside of my range. Awful. Even though I was timing that. Awful. Abysmal. Worst. Fucking pits. Enemies that are not easy to deal with that do this kind of stuff are probably my least favorite parts of Elden Ring. Like, enemies that have something about them that make them particularly difficult to deal with. They're not easy to deal with, and then they do stuff that is really frustrating to play around. It's just like, yeah, but you keep doing this. You did this in Sekiro too. Sekiro, I think, is the worst example of where that started, actually. Dark Souls 3, I'm straining. Probably there were some examples of that. I wasn't a big fan of, like, the Leech guys, I think. Ow. We're very reminiscent of these guys. But there are so many parts, so many enemies in this game that, at least to me, do not have, like, a simple, okay. Do not have a simple, like, counter. They don't have a simple counter, at least to me. And that was, like, the closest thing to a counter that I could think of, which is exactly what I did here, which was fight them at range as much as possible. Like, I thought that was a counter. It still was barely enough. Oh. Ooh. I do want to go that way, I guess. Yeah, I do want to go that way, I guess. Means I'm gonna have to fight this guy again. Yay! I probably didn't have to, but I'm gonna assume it's a trap. Not worth it. Oh god, he's stuck on the tree, isn't he? Yeah, he is. You know what? This is on me. If I die here, that's because I didn't take the opportunity to run when he clearly de-aggroed. You know what? Take it. You know what? Take it. Oh, this was just a dead end. It's the point. Peak ladder. Oh. Hello. Sucks. Ugh. This sucks. Okay. What's over here? High ranged battle. Yeah. Oh, interesting. There's also... Huh. Oh, and there's a ladder over here. Oh, I see. This is also way over here. I don't think I've actually been over here. Surely I have. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we didn't because we saw this and we're like, no, never mind. Maybe we came down here and we're like, there's nothing of value for us down here for our builds. I don't remember doing this, actually. I don't remember doing this at all. Do not remember there being this many worm heads. Oh, there's a very big worm head. There is a very big worm head. Another worm face. There's a lot of these worm faces. Sucks is I was really hoping my longsword would be able to kill them quickly, but I'm a little surprised that it wasn't enough. Oh my god. Damn it. I thought you were done. This is bad. God! Oh, this sucks so bad. This area reeks. I don't remember this area, actually. I mean, I probably should put on, like, the, there's an anti-death talisman that I probably have. In before, it's probably better just to fight them dead. Probably better just to fight him dead. Definitely, probably a lot more blue efficient. What? Let's try this. All my runes are forfeit, because I don't want to deal with this shit. Definitely does more damage. And it does stagger him every now and then. And it does do that. Alright. It is still better to do it that way. So what we'll open up with is this. Do as much damage, oops, as I can. Come closer. I don't even know how that hit me. Oh no, that's his death. They're the fucking pits. I hate fighting these guys. There's a reason why I'm struggling with them. I literally avoided the area that they were in. They suck. When you first meet these guys, they suck. I did nothing in down there because I was like, I don't want to fight these guys. And this is why. They are super frustrating to fight. I do not like the worm faces. I don't know if anybody does. Other than their design, I could see people... I like their design, sure. I could get behind a cool design like this. Don't get it twisted. Doesn't make it a fun fight. Doesn't make it a fun fight at all. This is my takeaway of Elden Ring. So much cool, but I'm not having fun. And... I don't know. I'm not having fun. I have so much less fun in this game than pretty much any of the other games because, to me, challenge and fun are not a mutually exclusive... challenge and fun are not a linear increase. You cannot just increase the challenge and increase the fun. Fun challenges are harder to design than hard challenges. Genuinely. I maintain that. And everybody has a different... Everyone's gonna have a subjective interpretation of what that is. Right? Like, I think everybody's gonna... everyone's gonna frame that differently. And there's a certain point where you can be like, oh man, that part sucked. And like, have that be like a part of the experience. And be like, man, that sucked. Like, where do you draw the line sometimes? Sometimes I don't think people do. I don't think people draw the line enough sometimes when a game is just like, wow, this really sucks. Shit. Top pit. Worst. The fucking pit. The fucking pits. Is it hit? Oh, well. That's fine. That's good. At least I can do that. There we go. Do have a fairly easy way to burst them down, it seems, which is good. Thank fucking God for that. Thank God for that. Why are you fighting everyone? Because there's a ladder here, and I know if I leave them alive, they'll just fucking kill me. I actually cannot just run past these guys. But you haven't tried. Well, I can try, I guess. Can try, I guess. So stupid. At least I can do that. That is good. Try walking past this one. Okay, that's a good sign. In fact, if I can just do that, I'm gonna check down here real fast. There's nothing. There is nothing. And then there's one right here. I don't know if it'll let me use the ladder is the thing. Okay, good. Thank God. I was worried that he'd just turn around and start pelting me with death, because, I mean, that's what they do. I mean, that, hey, you've seen it. I've been struggling with it the last hour. Already been an hour. This is what I mean, man. I got through the hardest part of this game, and I'm done. Done with this fucking game. Don't want to do it no more. Can't do it no more. Game is too long. It's not even that it's too long, because it's not Dark Souls too long. I do think Dark Souls 2 overwhelms its stay is my issue with Dark Souls 2. It just keeps going, man, in a way that I don't really enjoy. I do think this game is not paced as poorly as Dark Souls 2. That game never knows when to fucking end. And believe you me, I like when a game can never end when I'm really enjoying it. But I don't know. Something about Dark Souls games, the thing I like about playing them is your first few playthroughs. The first few playthroughs are going to be longer. That is fair. That is fair. And this is technically my first playthrough. At least solo playthrough of Elden Ring. So it was going to be longer no matter what. But, definitely... Come on. There we go. Here. But definitely, are you kidding me? It's going to be like... At least... Oh my god, how did you get that off? Alright. At least it only takes 3 swings and I can stun them. That's so nice. That is the life. That is the game changer. That's a lifesaver. But I do think this game gets close to being too long for me. Like, even Dark Souls 3 was not... Like, Dark Souls 3 was hard. Dark Souls 3 was hard. I got stuck on it for a while, but... I don't feel like I ever spent more than one day on any given one challenge, except for maybe Frida. Frida was the only thing that gave me a really hard time. Oh no. Oh no. That's shit. That sucks. That sucks. This is just tedious. I mean, I am pretty... I am not in the mindset to play this game anymore. I beat that DLC and now I'm in the mindset of, I'm done, right? And unfortunately, you can't be in that mindset even for the later half. Like, this is 1,000 times easier than anything I've done in the DLC. My brain just doesn't want to lock in anymore. It doesn't. Like, the game has exhausted me so much. The game has exhausted me so much. Though there are other things exhausting me. But I do think partly the game is to blame. Because, let's be honest, if I was playing Monster Hunter right now, I don't think I'd be complaining as much. Monster Hunter respects that I've played the games before. Monster Hunter respects that you've played the games before. The thing is the difference between Monster Hunter and Elden Ring is Monster Hunter understands that newer players are going to struggle. What the fuck? I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this stupid game. So angry that nearly killed me. Monster Hunter respects the player's time to a certain extent. Like, it understands that if it's your first time playing, you're probably going to struggle a little bit, but you can learn it. It's meant to be a co-op game. You're meant to be playing with people. If you're having a hard time with a monster, you can play with somebody else. It is a co-op game, multiplayer game first, since, with the exception of World and Wilds to a lesser extent, though. Actually, I think Wilds actually improved that quite substantially. I actually think that Wilds, whilst is not great, that it brought back the more annoying elements of co-op from World. God damn it, every time. it still is not near as bad as what Worlds was. In fact, it's 1,000 times better than World. I think that the multiplayer accessibility is so much better in Wilds, because the biggest difference is if you're waiting for somebody to get their story like caught up and everything, you don't have to wait on them. You can just go do your own thing. Now, it does still sound like it's a nightmare if you're trying to progress at the same rate. Like, if you are at the same point in the story, game still has problems with that. But otherwise, Monster Hunter is designed to be a multiplayer game, first and foremost. Elden Ring is and isn't. As given evidence by the last boss of the DLC, in my opinion. They do want you to do co-op. However, this is a community thing, so I will blame the community for this first. The community gets super toxic if, for whatever reason, you decide to do co-op for any reason outside of playing with your friends, and it's not like, and it's your first playthrough, and at least to me, I don't know. That's probably a me problem. That one's probably a me problem. I'll contest that. Like, I will admit that. I think that I probably, yes, obviously, I do care too much. I do care too much when I'm like, man, what people have done is so... It's like, I don't fucking care, man. I beat him. You beat him, if you do anything in this game, you did it. My other... freaking... Jackson said that he was able to beat Radon, and he had to summon the highest defense guy from the DLC, the big rock guy, and just heal him through the fight. So, he did a similar summon cheese. He didn't really fight him. Jackson and Sean summoned each other to beat them together. Like, Radon is hard. If you could do him solo, truly solo, even without doing what Jackson did, like, good for you, but he is that hard. And nothing in Monster Hunter really gets that hard, even if it's something new. Because what they're concerned about is oh no, this was a mistake. Okay. Oh. Do you just aggro if the second one fights? That's fucking mean. It's true. Essentially, Elden Ring says, don't be off your game. Don't ever be off your game! That sucks, man. That fucking sucks. But also, these guys suck. They're notorious. I don't think anybody likes the Wormheads. I found a way to make worm faces tolerable, and they're still being a problem. Why is this a thing in the game? Why do you have something that does instant kills like this? And is this hard? Nuts. Whack. Don't do this. Bad game design 101. Or not great game design. I guess I can't say it's bad game design. It doesn't feel like good game design. I have. Dawn is dead. That's why I'm like, man, I think I'm just tired of this game. We beat Consort Radon last time. I beat Consort Radon. I did have to summon for it, but... Okay, I can't do it solo. That's fine. If you could do it solo, I'm glad for you. I just can't do that to myself anymore. I already have a Millennia video. I did not want to make a Consort Radon video. I did my thing. I already did my thing. I don't gotta do it again. Like, no. I need to respect myself, because clearly Elden Ring won't. Stuff like this is also evidence that it just doesn't respect you anymore, man. And that sucks. You could argue, well, Souls games have never respected you. And I'd say, I don't know. I don't agree. I highly disagree, actually, because Bloodborne is a difficult game, but Bloodborne was the last game in the series for me that felt like it fundamentally changed things about the game to challenge a different thing, but didn't make the game harder. Bloodborne is not harder than any of the other Souls games. It's not. It's absolutely not. It's not harder. And it doesn't need to be, because it's fundamentally a different experience. This is something that I think a lot of people who, the argument of, well, they want to make sure to keep challenging their player base. It's like, no, no, no. I want the experiences that Dark Souls 1 gave me. I want, and a part of that experience is the challenge, but it's not the only thing, and it's actually the thing that I've disliked. I have started liking the least as time has gone on, which is really trying to strain you in a challenge. Like, and a lot of people feel that way. I think everybody pretty much feels that way. Like, and if you love it, fair. These games are still being made for you. But I think some people are, there is a divide happening in the community. There's a very strong divide of people who've been playing these games since Demon Souls and Dark Souls being like, we can't keep doing this. We know we're good at the games, but we can't. We fucking can't. It's not good for us anymore. Part of it is a lot of that theme and struggle of like, you know what? Fuck it. This is a summon spot. This is a part where I summon a guy. Oh no, I can't. You literally can't summon a guy here. Man, this fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. Oh, I'm out of range. Really thought that was close enough. Come on. And again, like, Monster Hunter does not have feints. That's a big thing. They just don't. They don't have feints, and they have very, very good, consistent tells on when an attack is going to happen. And you don't run into this issue with a lot of Elden Ring, where, again, positioning does not matter that much. It really doesn't. At least I don't feel like it does. It's become less and less of an importance as the games have gone on. Because, yes, obviously, if you're in a poor position, you get knocked off a fucking ledge. Yeah, sure, whatever. That shit happens. Like, obviously. But, like, I have to wait, and if I just don't wait for the dodge, you get punished for it. Okay, he didn't get aggro this time. I just don't like that. I think I just don't like it. And a lot of people complain about the feinting. I know I'm not the only one. Gonna be... Nope. Well, at least this is the first time that take this fucking attack. And word phases just suck, man. These guys are fucking hits. I've been here for so long. I missed. Oh no, there's... I just noticed the fucking death blight. Oh, I didn't know he could do it twice, actually. He can do it 3 times? Why? Well. You guys fucking suck, man. This is why I didn't fight them. This is why I don't fight these guys. They suck so bad. Why am I down here? Go do something else, Isaac. Probably. You're just making yourself mad. Yeah, probably. Then why is it in the fucking game? I think that's my issue, right? It's like, I can't just be like, oh, well... I, like, started this playthrough with that mindset, right? I'm like, if it truly is something I don't want to deal with, then I'm not going to. I'm near the end of the game. And I'm far enough in the game that I'm like, there is stuff in this part of the game that I'm not familiar with, because I didn't do this part solo. The very little I played solo was pretty much the first... was pretty much up to, the farthest I got solo, I believe... was Radon? Was the Fellstar Radon? The non-DLC Radon? I think that's the farthest I got on my own. And, like, I feel like I did not get very far when I first playthrough, where I was trying to do solo. And now I'm like, okay, this is stuff that I don't recognize. It's either too long since I played it, I don't know what's over here, I want to know what's over here. God, these guys are so tedious. They just can kill you so easily. And are so genuinely difficult. That if I can't do something like that, they're the fucking... I don't want to fight him too close, because surely he will call his friends. At least I can kill the little ones easy. At least I can kill the little ones easy. And again, I don't think I like Elden Ring ultimately at the end of the day. I don't think I do. I wished I did. I really do. I love this armor, I love this weapon, I love a lot of the fights in the game. I love a lot of the designs in this game. I love what a lot of the game tries to be. I just am so tired of stuff like this. So tired of stuff like this. Where it doesn't feel like there's an easy or clear answer to the situation. It's just annoying. Why? I thought I was gonna make more progress today too, but I didn't. I really thought I was gonna like just be like, okay, this is just gonna be a downward. This is just gonna be a downward spiral for the rest of the game, right? Like, but no, I think we're gonna have still some time, just because Elden Ring gonna be taking its slabs of beef from my skin, it seems. Which, hey, maybe that's just a sign that I need to stop playing this game entirely. Like, just take a break from it. I took a break from Hunt. I took a break from Valheim. Let this be a moral to anybody else out there. Don't keep doing something if you're not having a good time, regardless of anybody else. Aggro, going aggro. Oh my god. I really thought he was gonna aggro. I really thought he was gonna aggro. Might be just aggro. We'll see. Come this way. Come this way. God, I hate that. That's another thing Monster Hunter doesn't really do. If it has a long windup, it usually has a long attack pattern. Like, there's nothing that takes a long time to wind up and then is really fast. That's just not a thing that happens in Monster Hunter in my experience. Monster Hunter is typically pretty fair about that. Okay, noted. Goes for grabs, keep dodging. Until he stops. has so much goddamn health. I mean, the only other one of these that I know is, like, literally a boss. Always assume that he's gonna grab multiple times. Oh my... That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I dodged the wrong way. We're just gonna wait for a second. Over here. Don't think he can... God, I hate that he does that 4 times. This is so stupid. I hate it. That's not fun. It makes me paranoid. I don't actually like being paranoid. Ugh. Finally. Yeah, he doesn't even give me. Not worth it. Fun fact, I don't actually enjoy being paranoid. I don't know if anybody does. If you do, you probably like Tarkov, don't you? I know that this stream has kind of become scathing criticism of Elden Ring at this point, and I really do want to enjoy the rest of this game. I really do. So, I understand that if you, like, have been listening this long and are like, why does he even play the fucking game? Well, it's because I do care about Elden Ring. I do care about Souls games a lot. I care about how they've been received so positively. I care that people like this game. I care about that. And the reason why I care about it is because I do not know if I want to see more games like this. It's frustrating. It's tiresome. It's freaking just awful. Spending this much time on a game. I've kind of grown away from it. Yes, Dark Souls 1 was like this, but I was in a period of my life where I guess I could either tolerate that, or it didn't know better, or just gelled with me better, also. Because there is the argument that, well, Dark Souls was this way. Yeah, guess you're not wrong. Wow. Awful. I hate it. Is that it? Is that really it? Bad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's just a shitty area. I also don't know which one of these is the closer one. I think it's this one. Might be the other one. But yeah, I like Souls games a lot, and so many people are now not going to play older Souls games because they played this one, and they went, this one's the best one. And I think there is a point of contention in every Souls game, but they do not improve in a linear path. I really do affirm that. And maybe the older Souls games won't be your favorite. Maybe Elden Ring will be your favorite. If it's your first game, if it's the one that you grew up with, maybe it'll be the one that you're ultimately like, all the other ones are now too easy. Well, fair enough. You probably won't enjoy them if you're wanting the same challenge that this one gave. They will not do that. They will not do that. But I think experientially, like Bloodborne, for example, has so much to provide as an experience that is good outside of its difficulty, and you can just enjoy it now. You don't have to grind to get good at it. You can just enjoy it. And I think that's where I'm at, is like, I don't want to have to grind to get good at every game I want to play forever, especially if it's something that is getting to a point of get good at something that I'm either fundamentally not good at, maybe I'm just fundamentally not good at the kind of get good that Elden Ring is asking me to getting good at, or I just don't have the time, patience. The time, the patience, the mental stamina. Totally fair. And I think anybody who feels that way, you're absolutely in the right to think that way. I think anybody who could agree. How many of my friends have just decided to either not play the DLC or not finish a solo playthrough of Elden Ring? Like, yeah. I don't know. I did not like Bloodborne because it was hard. I did not like Bloodborne because it was harder. I like Bloodborne because it was hard. I think it has a lot of good moments of challenge in it. I think it is a fundamentally different game. I think it challenges different things than Dark Souls 1 does. And it's a challenge that I enjoy. Essentially, if I am too short for this ride, that's perfectly fine. I don't want to be any taller. Monster Hunter does not ask me to be taller to enjoy its newest games. In fact, it rewards you. It rewards you. I think that's a good thing. I think it recognizes that it has people who played these games for a long time, and that to get you to the parts that are the most challenging, they don't try to make every single millisecond of... Ooh, that almost killed me. They don't try to make every single part of the experience like the first time you played a Monster Hunter game. That's a good thing. They know that people have been playing these games for a long time. They know that there are people who know fundamentals of them and do not expect you to have to or want to relearn fundamentals that you've already learned and internalized. I think that's totally good. I think that's a good thing that Capcom does with its Monster Hunter games. You only have to get good at a Monster Hunter once, and only have to get better at the given game that... Oh no, that isn't a back. I really thought it was. You don't have to get better at Monster Hunter until you get to the highest, like, difficulty material. But you can still have fun. You can have fun in a game that is hard for first-time that is a challenging game for beginners without making the beginning challenging for your later players. I don't know. To me, that is something that Monster Hunter hasn't really done, hasn't ever really needed to do, and it should never do. Monster Hunter is a challenging game, but is not trying to be a game so hard that it's pushing your envelope of skill. Honestly, Monster Hunter never has been that. It's just a clunky game sometimes. Honestly, the challenge of Monster Hunter is it's a pretty fucking clunky game if you've never played a game like it. And they've only gotten less clunky as time has gone on. But the challenge of Monster Hunter was not the monsters. The challenge of Monster Hunter was the interface. And fair enough. You know, that's probably why James had so many issues with it for such a long time. Like, the controls of Monster Hunter are pretty awkward at times. I didn't take damage. I was really expecting to take damage there. this. Yeah, maybe I just really want to play Monster Hunter World. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Why aren't you playing Monster Hunter World then? Because I'm so close to finishing this piece of shit. And because I'm still going to, you know, I can't. I want to, but I can't. I want to take my time with it. I want to take my time with every game. I think that's also the other thing, is I felt really pressured by Elden Ring to finish it, when I do need to beat it in my own time. If I'm going to be playing through it like this, I need to take my time with it. I need to take however much time it's going to take to beat. Oh, that's bad luck. Like, the game's going to take time. The game is going to take time. It's a hard game, and rushing it is only going to make it harder. Sucks. It sucks, that feeling of, like, people don't get stuck on this game. I struggle with that a lot. Everybody has finished this DLC so thoroughly by this point that it's like, it feels like I'm just slow at the game, even though I don't take into account I only play it once a week, and now I've cut it down to only playing it at most once a week, 2 hours a week, which is not a lot of time to play this or really any game. It sucks when you have a hobby that can take upwards to 3 to 5 hours to have a full session in any given playthrough of anything. Like, that's what it takes to play a video game in any given setting. Is you should probably be putting, in games like this, you should be putting probably 3 to 5 hours a session to be able to beat them in a timely fashion. I don't do that. I just don't. I don't have the time. I don't have the personality. That's not how I engage with games. I don't really have the capacity to play any given game for more than 3 hours unless I can very specifically block for it. I very specifically block for the limited things that I can do for 3 to 4 hours. For good reason. And because of that, Elden Ring is become a slog, man. This game is so long for that. It really is. When you get moments like that, where I was... most of the stream was fighting the fucking worm faces. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. And I don't want to do it. Period. Frankly, I don't know anybody who would want to do that. Personally speaking, is there anybody who liked that part with the worm faces? If you did, I'm glad that part was for you. Miss. I'll take it. Hello. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Also, hi. And that's very comforting. See? Comfy, that actually is super comforting. Do you see why I'm so burnt out on this game? This game's very close. You know what? I will say this. I was saying this earlier that it doesn't quite get this. No. Honestly, it does. If I'm burnt out on this game in the way that I am... Oh, I needed to go the other way. If I'm burnt out on this game in the way that I specifically am right now, the only other Souls game that has gotten me to this point is Dark Souls 2. And that's because Dark Souls 2 is too long. It's too long. It's too long for different reasons. I would say overall Elden Ring is probably actually not longer than Dark Souls 2. It's not. That's cruel. However, the thing that makes it as long as it is has nothing to do... Ah, fuck those runes. I don't need runes anymore. I'm plenty overpowered for this area. The thing that takes the most time in this game is when you get stuck. And you get stuck for a really long time. Really, really, really long time in this game. Even if I think back, whilst there are moments in Dark Souls 1 that you get stuck at, you do not get stuck in Dark Souls 1 like you do in this game. About the only ones I can think of are, weirdly, still DLC, if you think about it. Like, I remember it being pretty annoying getting through to the bottom of the DLC. That was annoying. Blight Town's another example. The Abyss is okay. The Abyss is okay. I remember maybe getting stuck at the Abyss. But that's the thing, is like, if I like think back, I'm like, did I really ever get that stuck? In an area? In an area? I don't think so. Not in an area. Uh-huh. Like, I still remember taking a long time to beat Artorias, but I was doing something stupid when I did that. I remember taking a while to beat, Calamite. Yeah, there are hard parts of Dark Souls that take time to learn, but now it is getting artificially to that point where it's like, oh, I've gotten good at these games, so now in order to bump that time value up to those same and greater heights, they have to bump up the difficulty of the game. And that difficulty spike is becoming so controversial at this point. Oh, these guys are gonna suck. Can I? Oh, I can. I didn't think I could. If I could stun lock them, that's better. I should have gone for that. That, it's just not, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, right? Like, if I have to be like, and this is me, like, being like, okay, I had a week, take a break, I beaten the hardest thing in the game, we're good, right? No. You're never good when it comes to Elden Ring. Yes, and that's the thing, is like, everything about the game is getting so challenging that it really strains one's endurance in a way that is starting to push everyone, I think. And I think a lot of people are realizing that, no, wait, we have a limit for this shit. We do. I think everybody does. And if there are people that still exceed it. There will always be people who still exceed it. That's not up for debate. I totally concede that. Like, there are people who are going to be so good at these games that they will always not have a problem with them. Because it's their game, and they want to pour every single second into them and get that good at them every single time and want to go through that. I don't. Not at the level that it's demanding at this point. Because I like when a game wants me to get better at it. But what I don't like is when a game tells me that and then begins doing things that strain me in such a way that no longer feel like they are gratifying. Exactly. I mean, that's fundamentally what I started this game playing, right? Like, one of my promises when I first started playing this playthrough is, I'm not going to do the parts that I don't need to do. And in one respect, that is how you should play Elden Ring. However, you should not be able to do that until your second playthrough. So it makes the first playthrough incredibly long, incredibly tedious, incredibly disappointing at parts, because you go through a lot of struggle to get nothing in some cases. And you just get burnt out. I get burnt out anyways. I think it's totally fair. I think totally fair to be at a point of being like, this don't work for me. This does not work for me anymore. I can't believe he raced that. I really can't believe he raced that. That sucks. So I did try to heal, then it ate my input. So I was like, well, I might as well go for the stagger. And then he did hyper armor. You chose poorly. No, I made decisions hoping they would work, and they didn't work. Like, yeah, that's a prime example of like how just sometimes the game you roll poorly. That's bad luck. It's really bad luck. Right? No other swing in that. That's just shit luck. That's just shit. Alright. Time to play Sekiro. How are these guys racing my fucking guard? Ugh. Hit the button 3 times. Also, this is the thing, like, Monster Hunter is a challenging game. Monster Hunter can be challenging. I've had my off days. You've seen my days where I'm not able to play Monster Hunter. Yet, I still feel like overall, Elden Ring has much worse, like, cases like this. It didn't heal at all. You've been getting some Dark Souls 2 heals now and again? Oh my god. Maybe. I just hit the button and he didn't do the animation, so somehow he animation canceled it. It ate my input. It could be literally anything. Honestly. Bye. Missed. Of course you would. Now the stomp was coming, so I should have expected the hyper armor. That one's on me. Dragon wound grease. Thank you for the dragon wound grease. And I get it, like, I don't know. There's a certain amount of realizing that making a game due to player response is not always the right move, right? Like, let's think about it. Let's consider this. If Dark Souls 1 was made, Demon Souls was made, and then the response to Demon Souls being like, oh yeah, dude, this game is so hard, we love that. And their response to be like, the players want the game to be as hard as possible. How do we solve that? I don't think that was the thought process for Dark Souls 1. Now imagine them applying that thought process to a game like Bloodborne. I maintain Bloodborne is a challenging game. Maybe even so, you could argue that Bloodborne is a harder game than Dark Souls 1, but I really don't think it is. It's just a different kind of challenge. Excuse me? I really think I'm just tired of this game. What is happening? I am holding the block button. I'm tired of this game. I can't do it anymore. We're gonna do it, but I just can't, man. But then again, I do know I have a bad habit of, if anything is literally bothering me in real life, when it comes to a challenging game, it makes it that much harder to play, so fair enough. Just didn't think anything was bothering me, so Tried and true method engage. Book it. Yeah. Sorry for yelling. There's just a feeling where when you do something I think I'm just worn out. I think I really am just worn out. I didn't even think I was, but I guess I'm just really worn out. I did get home a little bit later than I wanted to and other things, but oh my god. Try again. Try again. Basic. I'm sorry. Yes. I don't want every basic enemy in an area to be this much of a challenge of either I turn them off or they kill me. You know? No. I don't want that. I probably could get going. Like, and the game really does not account for if you're just tired. It doesn't. It really does not. Like I said many times with Elden Ring, it sometimes feels like the game hits you when you're down. The game hits you when you are, like, down, tilted, whatever. Like, if you are not on your game, if you're out of it, it just kicks you. And that's mean. It's just mean design. I don't like that. I don't like it anymore. I don't know if I've ever liked it. Stop eating my inputs. Is that the boss? I don't know. Not the boss. No, oh wait, it might actually be the boss. Yeah, I think that's the boss. So yeah. I mean, just kind of as an example there, like, I think that I do like a challenging game. I do like a challenging game. There is something about a certain degree, like, look, there's a certain degree of just the game does not let you recover easily that I think I probably just really struggle with. Like, the game sometimes does not give you as many, like, freebies and really demands you do everything correctly. Like, no margin, no error, just do it right. That's not how anything works. Certainly not how I work. I am too tired all the goddamn time to be able to believe that I can be expected to be that consistent in anything. And it's just frustrating. To me, it's just frustrating. Like, I don't know. Me, it's not great to have to try over and over and over again on something that should have been done. I feel like I'm missing something. Pretty sure that's a boss fight. There's a summon there. But I feel like I'm missing a grace. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to be finishing here soon, so. This got to where I wanted to be. I swear that this was a boss. I swore this was a boss fight? I swore this was a very specific boss fight? Yeah, that's gonna do it. God damn it, there was an entrance there. How the hell do I get to that one? Bird. I ain't doing this. It's a 2v1. I don't know how many of these guys there are. Cool. I was smashing the circle. Game never gets easier, and I think that's a bad thing. But then again, clearly going into that one area just was not fun, man. I also... I do remember somehow getting... like, that door that I passed was like, I swear there was another way. There was a closer grace, too. There's a closer grace. Like, I did not want to go into that fight like that. Like... Oh, yeah, we go this way. Yeah, we go this way. Oh, yeah, we go this way. So yeah, I did the hard thing, and I think now I'm just like, okay, it'll be easy, right? And I think I just am like, I don't got the mindset, man. The game is arguably easier, and I just... Oofy. Nice! That's good. Yeah, this is where I was thinking. Can I get a backstab? Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's not so nice. It's fine. Oh. An attack should not go that fast and then just stun lock you. Death! It shouldn't. I think I'm just done with Elden Ring. Probably am. Like, a game could wear you out. I got worn out on Monster Hunter. I got worn out on Hunt. Game could wear you out. And Elden Ring just... I'm so ready for it to be done. And I'm so close to the end of it. And I'm just, at this point, it's only taking longer now because I'm getting impatient with it. I just want it done. Since so much of it now... So much of it at this point is like I just want to get through every fight. I just want to get through every fight, man. Try this one. Really? Wow, this sucks. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. And I think I also am, like, a little disappointed. I'm disappointed. I was like, it'll be fine. You just gonna rock it for the rest of the game, and it's not gonna give me a break. And I'm like, I need one right now. I need one. Oh my god, I need one so bad. And the game's not gonna give me one. It's not. Because it's demanding that if you want a break, you gotta give it to yourself. And I'm like, if I could give myself a break, you think I would be having a bad time right now? Do you think I or anyone can just give themselves a break? I don't know who made this fucking game, if they think that that's at all a thing that anyone gets. At all. My opinion. God damn it. The fact that that just... Also, the fact that this is just essentially basic guys is really frustrating, too. These are normal guys. No, they're not. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Comfy. But for real, I really just was, like, expecting this to be like, yep, we'll just not run into any more problems, and... Nope. 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 What sucks is... Who programmed this part? What the fuck were they thinking? I really don't know. And then there should be a bonfire up here, which is nice. Good news is there's a bonfire right here, and there's a boss right there. And again, I don't know, man. I knew that this was gonna suck. I just knew this area was gonna suck. I just wanted to believe. I wanted to believe that for once in this game, I was like, you know, I got through the DLC. The DLC will make this so much easier. That's all. I just wanted it to believe that this rest of this game was gonna be like, it's whatever. And it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be whatever. Sucks. Which sucks. Like, I just want to, for once, have my expectations of, like, yeah, you just do it. You played these games. You've got through the hardest part in the game. It'll be fine. And, like, be able to feel that way. But it just is like... Why? Oh my god. God. Nice. Nice. That's pretty good. How's Bird doing? Bird's doing good, actually. Good news is this should be pretty much downward spiral. I should have this now. This is like the hardest part of the fight done. And the fact that I'm doing it, that I'm this ahead means I should be fine for the rest of this fight. God damn it, bird. Oh, can I get to it? Nope. That's bad luck. Really? I really thought that would work. There we go. Okay. Done. And I've got Black Flame Tornado. I mean, it is cool. And now I can go get all the smithing stones I need. I don't need smithing stones anymore. Oh, I forgot to change. Now, who cares? Oh well, we'll get through Elden Ring. We'll get through Elden Ring. Ended up having a little bit of a late start, so I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate it. Honestly, at this point, I think for anybody who's watching, let it be known, there's too much Elden Ring. And if you feel that way, you're not alone. It's too much. It's too much. And I don't get to... Elden Ring, I don't get to choose when my mood is good enough to play you. That's a hot take I have. That's a hot take I have. I don't have that capacity. Some people do. I don't know how. I've tried my whole life where if I'm just kind of tired, that you can just be like, but it won't affect the game. No. I will always be that way. And if I'm not on my game, it doesn't matter. It's not a show of skill. It's a show of endurance at this point. Now, sometimes I'm just tired. Sometimes I'm just tired. And Elden Ring does not care if you're tired. And I don't like that. I don't like that. But it's unforgiving. Well, sure. I'm all for games that reflect their theming, but there's a limit, man. There's a limit. And sure, I've had bad days in every game that I play, left and right. Monster Hunter and Hunt probably get the most other games most contentious to me. But I will say consistently, Elden Ring near the end has been abysmal. It's been abysmal. It's not been fun. It has not been fun for a while for me in this game. And that's interesting. I think that's something we're documenting as a case of what is it about this game? What is it? I think it is something that is noteworthy, because I don't think I'm the only one. I think there is contention in the community. I think there is contention in the game. And there's contention in me. Like, I thought I was fine. I thought I was ready for this. And I got stuck at worm faces. Like, worm faces. I just don't. And it took me an hour to get nothing. It took me an hour to get nothing. Which, fair enough. I'm at the point of the game where I don't really need anything. I have my build pretty much finalized. There's not more that I'm going to be looking for. I just was curious. And my curiosity was rewarded with misery. Yay. I don't know. Some people would argue Elden Ring is not a game to be made, is not a game made to be fun, and I hard disagree. Even Bloodborne is a game that's made to be fun, even if it is also a game made to be horrifying and stressful. But it's also fun. It is also fun. What's funny is this was not that bad, actually, and if I would have tried to do it solo, it would have been a nightmare. So Bird made that possible. Thank you, Bird, once again for being the GOAT. Once again, thank you, Bird. You were great. But yeah, like, I don't need more levels in anything. I don't. I'm pretty much set. I'm at endgame. I don't really need anything else. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get to the end. Gonna make it. Gonna. I am tired though. I'm tired of Elden Ring. I'm ready to be done with it. And it really sucks to be in that mindset and then be faced with, oh my god, there's just more. And then to be faced with, oh my god, it's gonna bite me all the way down, isn't it? You could bite me, Elden Ring. Alright, I'm gonna open up Bing Create. And if you want to participate, all you gotta do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, use as a reference. And share the image before we raid out. So, telling Elden Ring, eat my shorts. I will be elated to not have to play this game anymore. But I have feelings on if I'm so anxious to finish a game, then is it just that the game is too long? Have I played it too much? I don't know. But not my helmet. That's good. But not my helmet. I spent 3 days fighting for it, and it's my favorite. Okay, I'll let that cook. But yeah, like... It's got really high highs, and really low lows. And I do think it does just boil down to, I don't think this is Dark Souls me having a bad time. I think this is me being so tired of the game that I just can't. I'm more likely to get tilted at it because I'm just done. I'm done with it. That's a fact. I'm done with it. I can beat it. I can make it. I'm done with it. And that's a fact. That's a very awkward place to be at with a game, with anything. Game too big. Game too big, game too long. Game too big, game too long. Monster Hunter out. I want to be playing Monster Hunter. Real facts. Monster Hunter out, I want to be playing Monster Hunter. That's the real truth. Well, stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of a closing bit, and we do raid after every stream, so that way the daywalkers in our chat can keep watching. As everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows. It's almost dinner time for daywalkers. But thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chat and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or a Discord. Post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community on the Discord and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream. People can find more good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, You gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. Super cool that you guys are discussing what that we're doing things that you guys want to discuss on the stream, and it means a lot to me, and it makes me really happy. So if you want to help the stream out, go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to Motrimp and all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get in any event. It's always appreciated. Once again, thank you. Thank you to Amatsu for holding back the robot army and preventing becoming famous. Thank you to everybody who just came, who's supporting me through Elden Ring. I appreciate it. I had a good time. I do. I think part of what it is I don't have anyone to bounce off. I don't have any. It is so much harder to just put myself through this. It really is at this point. It's really difficult. It's just straining on me, man. But I appreciate it. I do. I'm glad that anytime people can join, be like, hey, you're doing fine. That's what I need. That's all I need. Just so you get through it. I'll get you through housekeeping to get you on your way. Well, and I think thank you to everybody who just came. I can't stop you, I guess. Check out the rest of my friends in Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done, they've been up to, and all of my stuff here, if I could spell it correctly. It has everything that I post to. You should go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alright, let's go say hi to Mino, and then I'll be back later for art. Mino's playing Monster Hunter. I'm jealous. I'm guessing he's near the end of the low rank, so everybody go say hi to them. They're good. They're good guy, good person. Appreciate them. Otherwise, have a good afternoon. Take it easy. And remember, whatever you have to do to get through the game, that's really what matters. Always remember that. And I have to remember, I was literally playing through it with David. We haven't played it in like 3 months, and we were at Mesmer. Just get tired of a game sometimes, man. I'm determined to beat it. I am. Doesn't mean that I'm not tired of it. This is my hat. Now this is interesting. Why is the sun through the hat? I really like this one. It really is how I feel. Just like I've fought so far. You can eat it, but this is my hat, and this hat stays with me.